Nasdaq contract is beating 4 E-mini contracts right now. As crazy as that sounds.
You said you're one.
E-mini contract is beating. So I got one Nasdaq. I'm up 10 points almost, less than 10.9 points. And I'm up $200. And my 4 ES contracts, I'm only up a point. And it's 175. But yeah, I'm looking for a drop back into that range. That's what I'm looking for. I don't think the Bulls, or not the Bulls. I don't think the Bulls come back before then though. I don't think so. I mean, we could see them come back to like 30, 40. If we get like a push down into this golden zone and they start buying it, then I'm gonna adjust my stop. But this ain't the Bears right here. This is the Bulls taking their profits at them highs. We could see. I mean, that could have been like the move down. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up being the top. Because I doubt that. Because guess what? Yeah, this might be the top, bro. This might be the top. I'm looking at the chart right now, and Sunday night's open was at 744. Or I'm sorry, 774. They ran that liquidity above that, and then we got that move down. Remember that first gap attempt on the Nasdaq, that's a trap. We know that already.
Yeah.
And you can see that they wicked above it and then start making that move down. I mean, the question is, where do they come in at so I can, take profits? I mean, the EMAs are all sloped up. Like, yeah, I might go back to I might try to go back to the MNQ because I don't like how the EMAs are. I mean, the EMAs on the micro Nasdaq is so different than on the Nasdaq. 681. Yeah, it's so different, and it's not like, yeah, they're not even really respecting their EMAs on the Nasdaq for real. They are, but they're not. Okay. Okay.
You know, micro gold is $1 too.
Yeah. Complete waste of time.
CEO and gold, huh?
Mm-hmm. So we talking about ES? Hey, what's up, the mass trader? You say fib indicator? Right now I'm not using one. These are just ranges that I've drawn out and I've colored them so I can see them. These are ranges. These aren't fibs or anything. I'm turning this off so you can see it. Yeah, these are just ranges, bro. Just ranges. On this chart though, I do have fibs on this chart, and this chart is just fib retracements. Just a fib retracement. It's easy to implement. All I gotta do is take pre-market high, pre-market low, measure that move out, and that's how you get the fib retracements. Yeah, I might just start well, I mean, it's not like they didn't do it. And I just don't like how big and bulky these damn candles are. I don't like that. I mean, would I be taking my profits too easy at this range? What do you think? Are you looking at the Nasdaq right now?
C and Q.
Shit, like I said, that like, dude, that might be the high. Dude, we might have touched the high of day yeah, that might have been the high, dude.
You think so? For the
Yeah, I think
session?
so. Yeah. I mean, these bears have been super weak, so I mean, obviously, I'm not confident in it, but yeah, that could be. Yeah, that could have been.
Pivots. Pivots.
Mm. Oh, the pivots. That's the Cam- Camellia pivots,
Carmilla.
Carmelia, whatever you call it. I mean, I don't know the name. That was actually Carmelo, Camarello,
Oh, Camarilla.
Camarilla.
Camarilla
Yeah,
pivots.
Camarilla pivots. Let's see if they were working yesterday. Let's see if the pivots were working yesterday. So I mean, if you bought S1, you caught the bottom. Or actually, if you bought S3, you caught the bottom. Look at that. Look at these pivot points working and shit, yo. And I ignore them all the time. I just have it on the screen for you guys to, if y'all like to use it. Shit, this thing bounced at S3. It rejected at R3, bounced at S1, and went all the way to R4 and rejected, and then went right back to S1. Okay, these pivots, okay. Yo, these pivots were actually on point if you used them yesterday. Huh.
Pivot, pivot, pivot.
I told Smith earlier, I was like, if I say something looks bearish and I take a short, I asked them to tell me to get some help. And sure enough, here I am in another damn short. Here I am in a short. Mm.
Because I know you're not gonna. No, you're not gonna listen to that. Gonna take. You see it. You see it. You gonna take it. You gonna take the short. I mean, I would listen. I would listen to it. You gotta be. Hey, you gotta. A bear gotta be stubborn. How else you gonna make money?
That's so true. How else you gonna make money? Oh man, that is so true, man. How else you gonna make money? All right, I'm not playing this crap with the Nasdaq, man. I'm not playing this crap, man. I'm not playing this crap. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not playing it. Uh. Hmm. Hmm. I'm not playing this crap with the ES either. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm just not. I mean, you literally just gotta wait for the pullbacks, man, because dude, there's literally no support here, and these bulls created a bullish pin. Literally no support. I mean, unless they turn this area into resistance, into support, there was no reason for that bullish pin right there. And I'm not playing that game. High 748. Can you believe that we're already in the second month of the year already? We're already in February. Tomorrow, in 2 days, we're in February. Can you believe that?
That is crazy. Just hit 2025. I'm already about to be in month two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this at break even. If I get stopped out, man, I'll take it because I really don't even want to deal with it. I really don't. I'm not gonna be stressed out
I understand, my friend. I understand.
because obviously the Bulls wanted more. So I'm going to trade on the side that wants it more. Damn, being a bear. Damn it. And this thing better not drop after I flip long. Yeah, no, just take the trade, bro. Just leave your stop where it's at. Yo, what's up, Red Kid? And yeah, I will say that initially I did take the short. I learned my lesson real quick and flipped long. I mean, as soon as they bought this, hold on, where was that move at? As soon as they made that red candle and the bulls bought it right back up, I said, fine. I'm just gonna go long because it's obvious the bulls or the bears don't want it. It's obviously they don't want it. So, or it's the bears, they don't want it. But I do want to talk about earlier today, I was in the Think with Bookmap chat and sharing some trade ideas. And when I say that all of the trade ideas were winners, they were winners. Earlier today, this is what I was looking at. This is what gave me the confidence to stay in this move long. And I was able to get out at the top and see that an area to flip and go short. I shared that trade idea in that chat, and if they took it, well, shit, you caught this monster move down. But here's the thing that I saw. So I noticed that the market was creating this trend channel, and I was talking to Smith because I was in this originally at with one contract here, and the market just kept missing that damn target. Like it would get to it, drop, get to it, drop, and then when it finally got to it, I noticed that the market was making higher lows. So I drew out a trend line and just watched the Nasdaq just be herself. If you look here, if you look, because once I saw this, I just knew that this thing was going to go. This is the trend line.
Hold on.
Oh,
Let me pause you real quick. I think when you were in that trade, I think that was when I was in my short.
oh.
Because I think yep, that was around the time. Yep. Oh my gosh.
Don't inverse the Sherm. Don't inverse the Sherm. But all right. But so yeah, when I saw this, I was talking to Smith. I was like, man, this thing is just playing with my target, just playing with it. And I was like, I know that as soon as it hits it, that it's gonna probably shoot up. And sure enough, that's exactly what NQ did, because that's just exactly who she is. Now, this was the trap candle that I saw that just gave me so much confidence that okay, this thing is going long. Right here, that candle right here, because they got it was a strong bearish candle. The bears got trapped underneath it, and then as soon as the bears got trapped and committed, it did that. And I was like, okay, yeah, this thing's going up. And as you can see, the whole time when people was like, oh, maybe this or that, look how many times that the bulls came in and bought the retest. And then they did it again where they pretended and this is how you know that they're doing this intentionally. They're doing like they're trapping bears and generating the liquidity higher intentionally, because look at what they did. Here they got a double top right here. They formed a double top. You got your trend line going up right here. And then around that time, this, even though it doesn't look like it, this was very bearish and it was very aggressive. It felt like it was going to go down because it had the trend line break and it had the double top. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, you know what? No, that's a trap. And I know I know it's a trap because if as a bear, I know what a short looks like. We all know what a short looks like. If you're short and your shorts don't look like this, then you're not in the right spot. This is what a short looks like. A short ain't gonna ever do this shit. It's not gonna slowly creep. It's gonna sell the hell off. So anyway, so once I saw this, I was like, nah, they're trapping bears here. And sure enough, that's exactly what they did. And you can see how the significance of understanding and knowing where your trend line is, because look at just this one line gave so much information. And you can see that the trend line was right because they came right back and they tapped that trend line. And then once they finally got to a point to where the bulls were not going to rotate price higher, look at what they did. They broke out the trend line, they came back, they shorted this area, and then that's when you got that big move down. And I called that out on the I think with Bookmap chat. I was like, hey, this if the bears can hold 685, then we're getting that drop. And that's exactly what we got. Exactly. So I was able to catch this drop, but in XBX puts, I bought some $30 XBX puts that turned into 180 on this drop. 180. And guess what I did with that money? I bought more puts for tomorrow, and I think I may have fucked up because I bought more XPX puts tomorrow thinking that we was going to get a drop. I don't think we getting a drop though. I don't think we getting a drop. Hold on. What the hell? Am I in this short? Hold on. What the hell just happened? Why am I in this short? Something happened. I'm supposed to be in this long. I could have sworn I went long. Oh, I probably got stopped out. Probably got stopped out. I mean, we could see a move back down here, but man, honestly, at this point, it's not even worth the stress taking the shorts. I mean, at this point, it's well, just let the shorts play out. Because I mean, these shorts are going to be short lived. It's nothing to get comfortable in. It's just not worth the stress. I like how this thing only filled 2 contracts though. All right, so I might go back to the micros because I don't like how this looks. I don't like how um I just don't like how it looks. Like I don't know where nothing's at. I finally got the trailing stops, guys. After what the Nasdaq did to me today, I finally put the trailing stops on this damn thing. She pissed me off. Bro, when I said that she was playing with my targets the entire day, I just said, fuck it. I'm just going to put the trailing stops on it because I'm tired of this thing just getting to my target and starts playing around. Yeah, yeah, I don't like how this looks. I don't like how that looks. Maybe I need a 900 tick chart. Let me look at this 900 ticks because mm, what is it, Saeed? Yeah, what's up, Bray? Hey, Bray, he was in the chat. He saw it. We was talking about all the call outs, the trade ideas that we was talking about in the thing with Bookmap chat. I mean, I understand it's a bearish chat, but shit, hey, you gotta look at reality of things. I mean, shit, I think I'm one of the biggest bears there is, man. I prefer the shorts over the long any day. But I like making money. I like seeing my account green. So we just have to just be realistic that yeah, the bears are just super weak, and unfortunately, if we blind ourselves to the price action, well, the only thing that we end up with is a blown account. 78. I think I'm gonna just probably get this like 38, 37, 11 points. Because I already kind of feel like we're too high. And you know what? I feel like the Nasdaq wants to come back and test this area anyway. I feel like that's what she wants to do. Is test that area before we get like a bounce or something like that. All right, so let me do this. Hey, relax. That's a minute chart. Oh yeah, what is it called, Saeed? If you don't mind sharing. Yeah, that sounds like actually something that I was looking for earlier. It says this indicator can manage your trades with your own criterias. Yeah. Okay, so I mean, I guess no. I'm gonna do it now since we're here. So MQ03. Uh, 1800. Delete all this, all these rectangles. Yeah, unfortunately, YouTube won't allow links in the chat. So if you pasted a link in the chat, it's not going to show it. And I should have stayed in my short, apparently. I should have stayed in the short. But yeah, honestly, I think yeah, I mean that's kind of obvious, but that's like super obvious, dude. Super obvious. So I did this one, and it doesn't do it. Nice. Yeah, Bray. I think yeah, I think like I said, I think that's the high, man. I think that's the high of day. I think that's going to probably be the high of day. The reason why I said that, just to show you guys again, the Nasdaq tapped into that gap a little bit. It tapped into that gap, and we all know that the Nasdaq does not fill the gap the first time. We should know that by now. It always always taps that gap, and then we see a reversal, and then once the bulls find support and they gain the momentum, and that's when we get that full gap fill. It never happens the first time. I don't get trapped like that on the Nasdaq. I don't get trapped like that on the Nasdaq. But I think we probably could. So to properly fill that gap, so that gap is from 774 all the way up to 908. So 908. I mean, even if we do see a move up, I don't think we're getting past 820 unless we find support above 820. Oh shit, that ain't the one I want. I was like, that is not the one I want. Yeah, you see how the candles look different on the Nasdaq versus the micros? Yeah, I mean because the micros have much more volume, the candles form faster. You can see the structure a little bit better. So I'm just gonna have to switch everything over. I mean, yeah, I don't like it, man. I'm just gonna have to switch everything over. Uh, that means I have to readjust a lot of these and I'm also do that on the ES as well because I don't like trading the ES. The ES kind of does the same thing. The full E-mini does the same thing with the EMAs. But I mean, well, okay, so I'll trade the ES because the ES, I mean, you don't really need the EMAs. It's helpful, but it's you focus more on the structure with the ES on the Nasdaq. You kind of need that information. Uh, 36. Yeah, what's up, Toxic FX? What's up from Australia, man? Yeah, yeah. Isn't the internet wonderful? Isn't the internet wonderful? With a simple internet connection, people from around the world can communicate. Isn't that something? I don't know if anybody really sits and think about like, man, the internet does allow us to connect with other people from around the world. It allows us to talk to people that we may never even see in real life, but we can have a conversation. You gotta love the internet. You don't need to mind your neighbor's business anymore. I can mind somebody's business from around the world. What a beautiful thing. All right, so let me just make this thing up now, since we're gonna go. Mm. All right, so let me make a custom class. All right, so I mean, I should do it, but I'm not. Should do it, but I'm not. But I mean, I can break up these targets though. I mean, I need to start taking advantage of these micros, man. I can break the targets up and everything else. All right, so I think 27 because I mean, I don't particularly care about I don't particularly care about how much money I make. I care about getting my targets hit. Uh, uh, so if I got 27 contracts, right?
I might have to pull an all nighter.
Why you say that?
Got to get my get back.
Dude, you don't sound like you can last so like dude, you sound like you about to go to sleep right now. 5, 10, 50, 20.
Nah, I don't gotta get up. I don't gotta get up early in the morning, so no, I'm just playing. I am gonna
Yeah.
go to sleep.
Yeah. I was like, dude, you sound like you about to fall out. Mm,
Okay.
Should I do like 18 or 20? You know what? I can get away with 27 because I got less risk. So I can get away with a 27-point stop. I mean, I probably still reduce it, but I want to start out with a 27-point stop on 27 micro contracts. Uh, hmm. Actually, you know what? I'll probably remove one of. Hmm.
Dude, I think they're gonna go for that. They might wait till freaking Europe and London open.
Hmm.
I ain't sitting through all of that. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
do like I did last time. Set my
True.
stops and go to sleep and wake up and see what happens. I'll review.
Review the tapes. Uh,
That mess sucks. Could miss me by a tick though. That
mm.
what else, man? What else could I trade, yo? Like,
Dude, you're trading the best, bro. Unfortunately, you're trading the best.
is that all there is to offer? ES and NQ.
I mean, unless you want to go with these exotic ones. Mm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd probably put this like as a 400 target or something like that. Just like a 100-point target.
Let's start looking back in natural gas.
Not go to jail.
Be married.
All right, so 288. All right, I think those are like presets. This is definitely getting Nasdaq one. Like she is not doing that shit to me. All right, so and I'm gonna, but yeah, bro. I mean, I've tried searching for that. I tried searching, but it just ain't nothing there. This ain't the one, right? This ain't no. That can't be it. That can't be it. All right, so what I'll do is I'll probably put this one and I'll change it if I. Um, all right, so it's just what is that? 108. That's 27. So profit target 104.
Ain't seen you around, Alfred. What's up? Where you been? Or I guess it's where have I been, huh?
Yeah, man. Oh, so Bray's out of Canada, man. Dang, that reminds me, what happened to dang, what's his name? Cameron. He's also from Canada.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, why is all the best entertainers coming out of Canada? And I'm not talking about Drake, but a lot of the YouTubers, like the ones that I watch, they're all from Canada. What's in y'all water up there? What's in y'all water? That everybody from Canada, because like what's that guy's name? The Canada futures trader. I mean, he was the first one that was putting everybody up on the prop firms and keeping everybody up to date with the coals and everything.
Yeah.
Hmm. My favorite gambling streamer is from Canada. The Cold Man, Cody, playing blackjack, gambling. He's from Canada. Everybody seems to be from Canada.
Your favorite gambler.
My favorite gambler to watch. That man is entertaining, man. He is definitely entertaining. He definitely has a way with showing what real gambling looks like. At first, I thought it was real, but I mean, it's YouTube. Of course, it's not. But even though now I know that it's an act, he really does a good job of expressing the gambler's mindset. What goes through the mind of a gambler? Like, oh man, I'm on a heater. I can't leave. Ah.
Oh,
I can't leave. I gotta I gotta play until I lose. And then when you lose, you can't obviously you can't leave when you lose. So it's like you can't leave when you win. You can't leave when you lose. That's why these games are just so dangerous. And I feel like he does a great job displaying that. And I look through the comments. A lot of people says, man, every time I feel like I want to gamble, I just look at this video and it just reminds me not to. I will say that uh I thought I was gambling with the Nasdaq until I saw his videos and it's like, I'm still a baby with this. I'm not gambling. I ain't gambling at all. I'm a baby in this. That's what real gambling looks like. It's an addiction for real. Something that outside of your control. I can control this. I mean, I gamble to have fun, but I don't touch, like I've said plenty of times, I don't touch my livelihood money. This is money that, shit, if it's gone, it's gone. I'll be mad about it, but it ain't gonna change nothing around me. So there's some people that would that they'll go around their house selling their uh, sentiment, things that hold sentimental value just to get that addiction, that high from gambling. So don't gamble. Like I said, he does a great job. I will say that I think I've become a better trader ever since I started watching him too. Because it's like, man, is that what I look like? Is that what I look like? I don't want to look like that. I look foolish. Um. So like 180. Oh. SMS template. Okay, so we're just getting reset up with the Nasdaq. I don't know if I want to put trailing stops on all of these because I want to leave these as runners. I want to leave some of these as runners, but hmm. Hold on, so that's 12, 18, 24. I got one too many. Um, so I think I want to take the bulk of the. Yeah, I'll leave two runners as long as I got the bulk of it off. As long as I got 24 off. Yeah, so let's make a third one. Well, no, I want these things to run. Okay, so as long as I got the bulk of it off, we'll change it if need be. Uh, begin to. Yeah, there we go. All right. So is that that looks like a drop base, and that could potentially be a drop. That's what that looks like. But we still gonna take it though. Because we got actually no, that should be a move up, potentially a move back up to retest that high and potentially touch this range right here. I mean, unless that is a drop base drop, but I mean the EMAs are sloping up. You got to break a structure, and this is them trying to buy the retest. I mean, I would highly doubt that they sell this thing. I mean, we can get the whippiness from the Nasdaq, obviously, always, but I mean, we'll see. Mm. Yeah, Alfred was here last night. So, my bad, Alfred. Uh, Kind of going back to what we was talking about. Was it this morning or was it? Yeah, I think it was this morning about how you said that you had to fall back and kind of regroup. Where did you go wrong in your account, if you don't mind sharing? Where did you go wrong?
You
And
talking about me?
no, I'm talking about the Alfred.
Oh,
I mean, if you want to share too, I mean, shit, more than there. Shit, I can tell
shit!
y'all
I
what
told you what happened.
you said. What?
So I told you what happened. I shorted, and like I said, it was I shorted in that spot on ES where you were going long, or where you went long on Nasdaq.
Mm,
But like I said, I was in profit for a little bit, and then it just started going away. I'm like, okay, ES, what are you doing? You acting
mm,
like NQ right now. I left NQ because of the foolishness, and now you turn around doing the same thing.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, got caught up. Then I said, fine. Took the long. Um, and my phone was dying, so I couldn't. I
Ooh.
had no charger, so I was like, damn it, let me just close this. And then I get home, I look at the charts. I was like, no, it would have hit my target.
Mm-hmm.
So and I'm like, nah, I can't risk just leaving the position on
Oh man.
even with a stop. It was like, nah. So I just closed out
Yeah.
negative. Ah, it was terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, Alfred. I mean, y'all like, dude. I was telling the stream this morning, man. I went, dude. I just went super tilt this morning because I don't know what it was. I was in profit majority of my positions, and yet I hit daily loss limit in three, and that's and it just like the whippiness that the Nasdaq was doing all yesterday. Like I got out of a good short because I was like, damn. I mean, I had a 50K. I was trying to pass it, revenge pass it. I was trying to revenge pass it, and the Nasdaq just wouldn't give me a bone. And like it, I went through three accounts, being on the right side, having it unnecessarily trace back, and then every time it stops me out, them losers add up. I only have $1,200 of drawdown, and I'm going full port each time, so I have to be real careful trying to revenge pass here. Shit, Nasdaq was just being a nasty woman. And on top of that, I mean, shit, she was just adding insult to injury by stopping me out and then going in my direction. Like, where was it at? Like, I caught the bottom of this move on the Nasdaq, man. I caught this bottom right here. Where was it at? Uh, yeah, I caught this bottom, and or it was either this. No, this was. I think it was this bottom right here. No, it was this bottom right. Okay, yeah, it was this one. And she kept stopping me out along the way up. Now, if I just kept my stop back and just been stubborn, then I would have got my revenge pass. I would have got it. And then if I stayed in the short, I would have got another account revenge pass. But even though I was on the right side of the market, she kept chopping me up, kept stopping me out, had to re-enter, and I would be out 13, 15, even $1,600 up at a time, and it comes back, stops me out, I blow the account, and it goes in my direction. So I just went super tilt because I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that at all. The NQ had no right to do that to me. I guess she wanted to teach me a lesson because I've been over here trading the ES and ignoring her. And she hasn't received her account sacrificed, so she tried to grab as much as possible before giving me what I want.
Hey, that sacrifice, you know I'm gonna need that, right?
Yeah. He says that account, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that account. When she snatched about three of them, I only had daily loss limit in them, but well, actually, nah. She got my Apex accounts. I mean, that was inevitable. As long as I was trading heavy size on the on the Nasdaq with Apex, that was inevitable. She was gonna
Hey.
snatch those accounts. Mm. All right, so I'm gonna actually take this off. That looks like a drop, and that looks like a base. I mean, it can still go up, but I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. I guess all the bulls, after they got done clapping the bears, they went to sleep. That's exactly what's going on right here. The bulls, the bears just got super clapped at the opening. Look at what they did. Look at what they did here. Look at what they did here. Look at this fake double top that the Nasdaq formed. Look at what this fake double top that the Nasdaq formed the on the minis. And then after they formed this fake double top, look at what they did to this candle. Look at that. Get the bears all excited. You have a nice bullish candle or a bearish engulfing candle. Not only one, but two of them. Get the bears excited, like, okay, yeah, this is it. We're at this area of previous resistance. They formed the double top. You got two quote unquote confirmation bearish engulfing candles here. Let's get in short. Just for them to come back and stop the bears out. Just for them to do that. And I was like, you know what? After that, I'm done being a bear, man. I know I'm saying I'm done being a bear and I'm gonna still take shorts because it's in my blood, but I don't associate myself with being a bear no more because I think now the bears are just used to this. You know, like how they say that you can get addicted to winning and you can get addicted to losing. I think bears are now addicted to getting clapped because there is no way that they get clapped so often. As much as these bears gets clapped by the bulls, it's like, damn. I mean, at this point, you might as well should expect it. At this point, and I don't
That's too.
associate myself with losers, so it's like I can't associate myself. I gotta turn in my bear core because y'all don't even hold the rotation no more. And I was like, yeah, like look how many times they fail to hold the rotation down. I mean, you got this big bearish move down. Here's your chance. Here's the opportunity for you got a strong high right here. You got a strong high. You got a swing right here. You got this strong bearish. We got this strong bearish move down. The bears should be holding this. They should get a rotation down. You should be seeing a double bottom at least. A double bottom. When was the last time we seen a double bottom? The last time. I mean, you got a double bottom here, and you got to break a structure, but you don't get too many of those with bears. They're trying to fight for that double bottom, and I know that some people wait for the confirmation, and I know that some traders trade the rotation. They let all this go. They patiently wait for this to be done. They patiently wait for this pullback to previous swings, and then they trade the rotation. And as soon as they get in, they're getting clapped. So it's like, you know what? Yeah. They're intentionally trapping bears now. And it's obvious with how they paint these candles. Now, I will say that tomorrow, I do think that we will get a move down. I have a feeling that this is the high. I really do. I mean, we might actually pull back up, but I don't think we really move past 820. I don't think we fill that gap, guys. We'll see what happens, but I don't think we get that. I don't think so. Yeah, that doesn't look like. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, the ES does look like. I mean, I think the ES is already about done filling the gap. At least the gap to the. I mean, obviously the complete gap fill would be all the way up here at 131, but 122 might be an area where they might touch, and we could see a rejection there. But I mean, well, this is the gap for real, but that closing candle was at 131. And I don't know how market participants will view that. I mean, I don't know if they would view the closing week and the opening price for Sunday as the gap, or if they would view the low, Friday's low, with Sunday's open as the gap. So, I mean, I would keep both levels marked out on the chart just in case, just to pick which one that the market, or to be aware of which one that the market could potentially choose. Uh, hmm. So Saeed says that he's long. You could get a move higher. Man, like I said, I don't disagree. it's highly possible that we continue to go up higher. I mean, the bulls have definitely proved that they want this. I mean, they literally reversed a bearish move down and took out pre-market highs. You know how much aggression that takes? That doesn't just happen. It takes a lot of aggression. It takes first off, it takes for them to change the structure of the entire market. The bears had this, they broke structure to the downside and they continued lower. Now, I mean, they did touch some areas of support, but again, the bears should have held the breaker structure. They should have held that rotation, at least a double bottom, but they ain't do that. I mean, unless you want to count this leg as technically a double bottom, I guess, but mm, yeah, whatever. All in all is that now I told Smith to tell me that if I say, "Oh man, that looks bearish," to tell me to get some damn help because obviously it's not bearish. Obviously, get some help. The market is
Stop
not
it.
bearish.
Stop it. No.
Get some help. MES. So I'm gonna put this one right here. I'm gonna transfer all the. I mean, we could see price come back into. I mean, so if we do see a pullback here, if I'm, well, I doubt that this happens in the next 30 minutes, but if it does, I'm going to be looking for this area to go long. Actually, I might set a limit. Actually, where is, I might set a limit. Mm, all right. So yeah, I might set a limit here. Um, got 27 contracts, 27 point stop. Yeah, I might just set a limit here. Actually, let me see how much that will cost me if it hit my stop. 27 times 2 times 27. Oh shit, that would definitely blow the account. The hit. Um, all right. So all right. So I'm definitely setting two limits here in this range right here, just in case we get a move back up here. I get a move back up to these highs. Mm-mm. And so you think we might see 720 before the move up? Yeah, possibly. Yeah, possibly. Because I mean, like I said, this was a decent move up. It was a decent move up. Mm. I'm gonna retire that Nasdaq chart. It has too little volume. I don't like how the candles look at all. Good thing we trusted the charts on this one instead of our hearts. It looks like the market does want to pull back. And I was like, dude, that looks like a rally base or a drop base drop. I mean, let's see what that would have looked like on the Nasdaq chart. Yeah, see, I mean, don't you see like the difference between like the candles? I mean, it doesn't because the E-mini Nasdaq doesn't have that much volume. These candles don't really tell a story, but the micros, it really does. The micro Nasdaq tells a beautiful story. Okay. Hmm.
All right, bro. I'm gonna head out.
All right, man.
Yeah, I'll have a good one.
All right, man. See you tomorrow. Hey, get some sleep, man. A price
Yeah,
action is going to be in the morning. Don't try to stay up, man.
yeah. I know. I know.
Yeah, Smith, we here, bro. You're tired. Get some sleep, man. All
All right.
right,
Later.
bro. Peace.
Peace.
Uh, yeah, we got PCE tomorrow, man. We got PCE tomorrow. I mean, dude. So speaking of this, so I was in short here. That should be a surprise to nobody, dude. I was in short here. Tell me why the Nasdaq. I mean, with all this volatility, she missed my target by a tick, and I'm like, I only had one contract at the time too, because I only had I wanted to get 5K. I think I was like $200 or $300 away from 5K, and tell me why she missed that target by a tick, and then ran and stopped me out. I was like, you know what? Let me just walk away, and I came back and blew that whole account. That was an Apex account. That was the account that we were just talking about. Yeah, she snatched that account away from me. I was up 5K in that account. And one wrong move, and it's like, nah, I got to get that back because I was like, well, shit, if it's going to go short, then let me just get back in short. And for whatever reason, it pumped right back up again. And then it took the short. And by that time, that pump up, that was the account. So I was like, well, with these Apex accounts, I really have to trade micros, or I just have to, well, I'm not going to trade one mini contract, but I just had to reduce my size, I guess. I just had to reduce my size because I like to trade four minis. And that's just not going to cut it with the NASDAQ, especially when it gets choppy like this. The ES, on the other hand, and you don't see too much chop. I mean, it's choppy, but I mean, once you're in at the right spot, it's going to excuse me, you're going to see the move down before you see the move up. She's not going to stop midway, come back, and then do this like the Nasdaq. So when it comes to these Apex account, I did actually activate one of the ones that I passed. So I do have another funded account. I need to come up with a strategy with this one. I don't want to trade the ES. I want to trade the Nasdaq. But the Nasdaq with that trailing drawdown, I'll be basically giving that account right back to Apex. And then at the same time, I think if you trade Nasdaq with Apex, it's easier for them to say that, oh, you're not following their risk parameters, blah blah. because we all know that you got to take some drawdown before you get your target hit on the Nasdaq. Mm. Hmm. All right, Bray. Have a good night, man. So he says SP and Q should slip a bit, waiting for supply at yesterday's high. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Remember, I mean, shit. Eventually we're going to fill this gap right here on both the Nasdaq and the ES. We're going to fill that gap eventually. So the question is, will they do this overnight, or will we see that move higher and they leave that gap? Which, I mean, it's highly unlikely on the ES. It's highly unlikely, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. Man. Shit, at this point, man, I ain't even looking for damn anything bearish at this point. It's damn, where does it go? Where can it pull back to so I can get in long? I'm a bear now. I mean, I'm a bull now, apparently. But like I said, I still feel that we do get a bearish move down tomorrow because we have a lot that's going on tomorrow. Um, we got the end of month volatility. We have PCE tomorrow, and again, we're back at that narrative of, will the Feds cut rates? Now, we didn't get a rate cut this time around. The Fed chose to hold steady. We don't know if they were doing that to be petty with Trump, because they were willing to do it with Harris once, or they was willing to do it when everybody thought Harris was going to win. He was ready to cut them rates, but all of a sudden now it's, oh well, yeah, no, we want to be more confident. Blah 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 blah. So they didn't cut rates this time. Let's actually look to see. Uh, let's actually look at the Fed Watch tool and see what the prediction is for the next FOMC. And I think that's in March. Don't quote me, but I think it's in March. Where is it at? Fed Watch tool. And so Alfred says that he don't even entertain impacts no more. He passed the wealth chart eval, didn't remove it from the copier, and blew it when he traded the other two the day after. Hold on. They activated a PA account and you didn't pay for it? You didn't sign anything? All right, so yeah, the next meeting is in March. And for March. And then that's actually when this contract. So our next FOMC, we're gonna trade the June contract. We're gonna roll to the June contract. So the market says it's an 84% chance that we hold steady. An 84% chance that we hold steady. A 16% chance that we get a 25 basis point rate cut. 16%. So the market is no longer thinking that we're getting a rate cut. If PCE, if we get bad news on PCE tomorrow, then we're going to see that gap fill and beyond for sure. For sure. The bulls are going to buy into that. And then well, shit, I'm not even going to say that shit no more. We will definitely get a bullish pump, because that will now, oh man, bad news. Fed has to cut rates. But if it comes in line with what the market expects, then that's where, people might actually sell out of their positions potentially. Potentially sell out of their positions after that. Well, we'll see. And we'll see what happens. I mean, at this point, the only thing we can do is speculate. The only thing. All right. Well, shit. I mean, hey, he says, Toxic says buybacks are going. Which company are doing buybacks? And Alfred? Yeah, I'm glad you was able to get a refund for that. Yeah, I haven't traded my wealth charts. Actually, what I should do is actually cancel them. Let me actually do that now since I'm, in front of my desk instead of trying to procrastinate on it. I'm not going to activate these accounts. Or, well, actually, how much of this does it cost to activate? I mean, is it the same price? The subscription or the lifetime fee, is it the same price or what is it? I mean, if it's free, if they're giving away for free, then okay, fine. I'll pass them and I'll get free accounts, but I'm not going to pay for them. I don't even like trading on that platform. Oh, it's $85. Yeah, let me just cancel this real quick because I don't like trading on this platform. I don't like it, and it's a 50K too, so I don't even want it. And then honestly, so I mean, if they kept rebilling at $0, I would consider it, but so this next bill is at February 10th. I got 10 days. I got 10 days. And then so February 1st, I'll get a couple more of these Apex 300K accounts. So I wonder if huh. Hmm. Well, okay, never mind. It's gonna say, I mean, if they hold this, but nah, I mean, this is a drop-based drop. They're gonna drop this thing. I mean, nah, that would be highly unlikely that they come back and they take out that little range that they created right here. That'd be highly unlikely. Not possible, but highly unlikely. And I don't want to get into the short because it'll be stressful as hell. So I'll just wait for the long. I'll just wait for it. And I'll leave this position running overnight. If I get these filled, I'll leave it running overnight. All right. So actually let's look at that. Toxic says the daily. So I really don't even actually let's just look at the hourly chart. So this is the hourly chart on the Nasdaq. Uh, obviously we're in a bullish. Obviously we're in a bullish trend. I mean that's obvious. I mean even though we had that big 1,300 point move down, we're making higher lows as we move up. We're not making higher highs though, which I don't know what that means. We're not making. I mean we made a higher high here, but we made a higher low. But then we're making higher highs there. So we had a higher high. I mean, we had a high, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher high. But we're still making higher lows. So I mean, obviously the market is going up, but we're not. I mean, we're trending, but technically we're not. Technically, you need to have higher highs and higher lows for a trend. I mean, obviously this is a trend. Higher highs as you go up, higher lows. That's a trend. This could be like a bullish range because I mean technically that's a range, and this would kind of be like a little range breakout, but yeah, this is a bullish range really. But if you look at the daily chart. Mm. Yeah, I usually don't look up this high. I mean, we're intraday traders, so I'm not usually looking at the daily chart. Obviously, there's a lot of buying here. Obviously, there's a lot of support here. You can see that the bulls have found support in the same area multiple times. They broke out and they bought the pullback. They broke out, they broke structure. Then they bought the pullback here. Hmm. Well, the structure is obviously bullish, that's for sure. Overall, I mean, unless we get a mean red candle, this is bullish. Unless we get a red mean candle. Unless PCE comes in tomorrow and it just devastates the market and we get a bearish engulfing candle potentially back into this range. And the one thing that I like to always point out is that when we see one area hold up, we got to remember that there's going to be sell stops underneath this range. And once price taps into it, if it does, then we know that we're going to get a sell stop run lower. So, all right, Alfred, we'll see you tonight, man. I mean, I'm sorry, we'll see you in the morning. All right, so topics, yeah. So you said the 4 hour. Yeah, I occasionally look at the 4 hour. Like if I don't know what I want or what I'm looking for, then I usually look at the 4 hour. I don't know why that was just so damn hard, man. Because yeah, this chart actually looks like it looks very similar to my 18,000 tick chart. It looks very similar. The structure is very similar. I mean, honestly, mm, yeah, I guess we just have to see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow's definitely going to be one of those days. Definitely be one of those days. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm. I don't want to miss that. Um, yeah, if we do get that gap fill, I want to be a part of that. So you're saying where are we in the context of range of yesterday's range? What portion of yesterday's range are we in now? Are you asking me? You said what portion of yesterday's range are we in now? Because if you low yesterday's price, you see in today's range, you would see is it an upper high of yesterday? Okay, so let's look at that. All right, so the high was 748 yesterday. The low was 419 yesterday on the Nasdaq. And yep, we ran that high yesterday. So as long as the bulls can hold it, yeah, I'll definitely agree. As long as they can hold that. Yeah, that range right there, this range between 419 and 360, this range has definitely been holding up. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely keep my eyes on that. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. That's exactly what we always want to do. Share each other's trade ideas and come with the reasons why, your chart analysis and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll definitely keep my eye on that. Definitely. But all right, guys, we're gonna end the stream here. We got a big day tomorrow. Try to trade the reaction to the news. I'm pretty sure. I mean, if you're trading prop, a lot of these prop firms have restricted tier one news, but I think a lot of them are moving back to where you can trade them. Obviously, that's a trap. Obviously, don't give the prop firms back your money. Trade the reaction to it. Don't try to predict which side of the market is going on because obviously the market can do anything it wants during that moment of volatility. And we have the whole trading day to make money. So, okay. I mean, well, I guess how does that feel? Because trading your own money. I mean, have you been doing that for a long time? Have you just started? I could trade my own money, but then every time I go to trade my own money, I think to myself that I can just buy a prop account, have a bigger balance, have more buying power, and I'm not losing money if I go on tilt, if I trade on tilt. I'm only losing my initial investment in the account. I can just take the payouts from the prop firm. Love it? Yeah, I mean, it does come with a lot of freedoms. All the money that you make is your money. So, yeah, I mean, you can hold your positions overnight, especially if you're decently positioned. You can definitely hold it overnight. Trade it from support to resistance. Hmm. Damn. Yo, congratulations on that. 407%. Congratulations. Yeah, my trading partner, he's doing his small account funded challenge. Honestly, what I should have did was I did try doing that in options, and I basically gave half of that account already. Uh, I don't know why I keep going back to options when I know I don't take profits. I don't take profits. In options, I mean, you got to take your profits when you see them. So I don't know why I keep giving the market my giving liquidity or not liquidity donations. Well, actually, yeah. Giving liquidity donations to the market. I don't know why I go over there to options. They are not my style of trading. Anything with an intraday trailing drawdown is not my style. I like to buy and I like to hold. I don't care if price comes back to my break even. I'm used to that. I'm used to that. I mean, when you try to reach new levels of success, you always taking 10 steps back and 1 step forward. I mean, that's normal. But I don't want to be punished for that. If it hits my stop, I just want to lose my defined amount of risk. Not, oh, it went up $1,000 and it came hit your stop. You know, that bull crap. That was the main reason why I chose not to. So there's a stock prop firm where you can trade stocks and options. I may have told you this already, but they have an intraday trailing drawdown as well. But they're selling their accounts for $250 and above. I think their most expensive account is a 300K account, and they're selling that for $1,000 a month. Which, I mean, if you're going to throw $1,000 in the market, shit, why not? Why not buy one of their accounts if you're going to already do it? But that intraday trailing drawdown, especially with options, that account is going to be gone real quick, real quick. So yeah, I mean, yes, yeah, but that will strategy that a lot of people, yeah, 4-man cover calls and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have somebody that I work with. He just likes to use his shares as collateral and just collect premium all day. And it's good money. It definitely is. But all right, guys, I'm gonna end it here. We'll definitely come back tomorrow morning. Me and my trading partner will be on. Yeah, he's off tomorrow, so he should be with us tomorrow if he does not stay up all night. With that said, peace out, everybody.